Hey everyone, I'm Greg Jones for Engine Builder, and you've probably already noticed that I'm not inside an engine shop or at a track today. The reason being is for today's Engine of the Week, we had some audio issues, so we're improvising a bit. Fortunately, the issue was with my microphone and not our featured builder, Doc Baker of DMX Demon Motorsports. You guys don't really need to hear me talk a ton anyway, so we tweaked this interview slightly, but you still get to hear directly from Doc Baker while he was prepping for the 2022 Builders Brawl at World Wide Technology Raceway. His 1971 Dodge Demon with a supercharged 500 cubic inch Billet Hemi is our Engine of the Week.
Engine Builder's Engine of the Week is sponsored by Pengrade 1, L-Ring DOS Original, and NPW.
I got the car. It was actually a bracket car that had been turned into an Outlaw 10.5 car. And when I got it, of course, wasn't to my liking, so I cut the chassis up, redone it toward the direction I wanted to go with the car. The motor, of course, had to be a Hemi. I've had a Hemi since the mid-90s, blown Hemi at that since the mid-90s. The blower's my thing. When I said I was going to do that on small tires, nobody was doing that, and they said there's no way you'll ever get that to work, especially on the street, no prep. But, you know, I'd rather be slow and go my route than follow the normal, you know, so that's the reason why it's got the big mechanical lung on top and, of course, small tires on the rear. My style. The engine itself, I got as a bare block, bare heads. Had a local company there to me actually do the machine, board, line hone, all that, and then I actually put my own engine together. A1 out of Little Rock and Kuntz and a company out of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. They're the two go-to guys most of the time. I don't know. Block actually comes from a guy named Brandon Snyder. Anybody in the pro mod world knows that name. He had blowed it up, sent it back to Newton to have the block done, and found out it was there and wound up purchasing it from Snyder through Newton. So, block been wounded, but it's in my price range when you buy wounded parts. Nice thing about being a tool and die maker that I am, I got skills. So, something that's destroyed, I usually can bring back. Yeah, the heads are a Brad 5. I bought them used, of course, from a guy in Tennessee named Andy. Andy's Performance, I believe it is. Used to be Hallsbrook. But he sold me the heads. Nice, just needed new valves, new springs, completely touched up valve job. So I went that route. Put on top of it. I searched for that head because it was combustion chamber runner volume that I really wanted for an engine, especially for what I was going to do with it. Yeah, I run a Bryant billet crank. Wrong for the job. It's a 4.5 stroke crank, so I got lots of torque to try to get rid of for the small tire. But of course, being ex-fuel parts, they're a little bit easier and a little bit cheaper to come by, so the 4.5 inch crank for that reason. Diamond did me a custom billet piston for it because I wanted a little bit different compression ratio than most. And then I've always have ran the BME aluminum rod. Had real good luck with them. Yeah, I run methanol. I call it cleaning solvents because it usually don't come out of a drum, it comes out of a big old tank, but AA methanol, no matter where you get it. So methanol is easier for a billet block, especially 15-20 minute turnaround on the street. It helps keep it cool so you don't have near the heating problem. I run a wet sump. Kick a rod out of one, it makes a mess. So the dry sump helps me keep the oil out from underneath the rear tires. And of course, it's got a diaper under it. Helps that also. Well, you know, the goal on ET is as fast as I can go, whatever that may be. Maybe a 7.0, maybe a 4.0. My goal is always to have a running car to put it back in the trailer. We're capable of about 3,200. It won't see that today. Probably 2,000 would probably be the max. And you'll only see that right at the end where I can put the timing right back in it.
All right, guys, well, we want to thank Doc Baker again for his time during the Builders Brawl, for showcasing his Dodge Demon and that awesome Billet Hemi engine. And of course, we want to thank you guys for watching, as well as our sponsors of Engine of the Week. Guys, we hope you guys join us on the next one, and we'll see you then. Thanks.